I heard about it somewhere.
We have 3 sex or heavy petting closets, 1 masturbation closet. Does anyone have a problem with that? Yes.
Gay closet.
5.
That wasn't
We'll
the
have
whole
5
issue.
closets.
No, that wasn't the problem.
3 heavy petting closets, 1 masturbation closet, and 1 gay closet.
Absolutely
Yes?
not.
I don't know.
Problem? Everybody happy?
With a glory hole.
Yes. What?
Well, I heard about it somewhere.
Holy
5th closet will have a glory hole.
Yep.
No hesitation responses in the office. Michael. Hey, you idiot. Daryl. Start over. Pam's mural sucked. I like how it's in the warehouse but only shows the upstairs people and ignores the warehouse workers. Pam failed art school. Motel art. I just right now realized that he is singing the wrong song. You might be Michael Scott. You were in the parking lot earlier. That's how I know you. The electricity between them in this scene is legitimately unreal. I always enjoyed how Pam is clearly having fun and just enjoying the moment, and Jim is more reserved as his heart is undoubtedly going a million miles an hour. Well acted by both of them. Meanwhile, Michael's mind was racing a mile per hour. They have some of the greatest on-screen chemistry of any sitcom in my opinion. It is never quite as strong in the later seasons, basically once they're together, but in the first 3 seasons it is wonderful to watch. Hoping for a Dwight and Andy reunion. I love it that Roy the Lunkhead is played by a performer trained at the world's most prestigious acting school. David Denman went to Juilliard. I remember when Brian Baumgardner interviewed him on his podcast. David Denman did say he was a trained actor, and that he based his portrayal of Roy on the meatheads he knew at school. I'd say he nailed it. His acting was the prettiest acting of all the acting. Which one of you Kevins would do this? On the Office Ladies podcast, Rich Summer, who played Alex, said that on an airplane a guy brusquely stopped him and said, "Don't get between Jim and Pam, buddy," and he had his son with him. Some people are crazy. Some of the inconsistencies in this show really bug me. Like here, Creed is supposedly turning 82 in November, but then in the next episode he's supposed to be 30? Wow, I never noticed this. OMFG, my mind is running a mile a minute. Well, William Charles Schneider is 82 in November. Creed Bratton is only 30. Christmas.
I've been here 18 years and have suffered through some weird thematic Christmases. A Honolulu Christmas, a Pulp Fiction Christmas, a Muslim Christmas, Moroccan Christmas, Morocco Christmas. I don't want it. Christmas is Christmas is Christmas is Christmas. I don't want no Kwanzaa wreath. I don't need a dreidel in my face. That's its own thing. And who's that black Santa for? I don't care. I know Santa ain't black. I could care less. I want Christmas. Just give me plain baby Jesus lying in a manger Christmas.
That was such a Jim thing to do.
Fun fact, when John Krasinski was offered the role of Carter Rutherford in Leatherheads, he really wanted to take the job. But it meant he would have to cut his hair and therefore he'd have to wear a wig to film the last 6 episodes of season 3 of The Office. He pitched the idea of wearing a wig to The Office's showrunners, but Greg Daniels refused, saying he would know if John was wearing a wig. But rather than turn down the role, John went to The Office's hairstylist Kim Ferry for help. In secret, Kim had a Jim Halpert wig made for John, and before filming one day, they secretly put the wig on and went and filmed the scenes for the day. After filming, John left the wig on and drove to Greg Daniels' office, and once again pitched all the reasons why he should let him wear a wig for the remaining episodes of the season. But Greg Daniels kept saying, "No, I would know if you're wearing a wig." So John leant across the desk and said, "I don't think you would," and removed the wig from his head. Greg Daniels responded by saying, "Wow, you guys have some balls," referring to both John and Kim, but he agreed to let John cut his hair and wear a wig for the rest of season 3.
I like how at the end they showed a terrible picture of him wearing a wig. Why didn't Phyllis just call Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration? He owns a business in the building, and has trucks that would necessitate his own copy of the keys to unlock the gates. You've got a lot to learn about this town. You just know one of the writers probably asked that, just not until the day of shooting. Phyllis, do you think Bob Vance could come unlock the door? Bob's out of town, sweetie. Michael played so many characters like Willy Wonka, Prison Mike, etc., but this is my favorite.
Is there someone there? Who's there? I hear voices. Is somebody there? Yeah! Is someone here? I can't see you because I'm blind.
It's Jim and Pam, Michael.
It is?
Yeah.
They're back? Oh! Pam!
Nope.
And, oh, Jim!
Hi, Michael.
Oh, I haven't seen you since my accident that I had when I fell into the pool of acid, eyes first.
Blind guy.
Blind guy McSqueezy. How do I describe it? Is a character I've been workshopping whose lack of vision gets him into all sorts of trouble. The women in my improv class absolutely hate him.
This scene always cracks me dating the mom of a coworker. In all honesty. I know this gets talked about all the time here and that I'm not saying anything new. But man, that was some weird behavior from Jim and Pam. He just wasn't interested, obviously. Leave the man alone. Such a weird, unfunny storyline. Also, I'll say this till I'm blue in face. Jim has absolutely no leg to stand on when it comes to judging relationship behavior. It seems rude. Oh yeah. How about inviting your GF to your company's booze cruise party then dumping her on the boat? How about telling your girlfriend you have feelings for someone else? Or dumping her and asking another girl out a couple hours later? Or pursuing a coworker for years even though she's engaged? But yeah, let's confront the guy who didn't call after 2 dates with someone he wasn't clicking with. Looking for someone to bang your wife?